Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get them going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Back to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, Week 7, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and 3. And that is incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
But a good play is made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a 1st down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people up.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Kick catching is near. Kicking.
That was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard, long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Wall slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They're going to look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Giving credit, they took their shot. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. McPherson's kick is good. And that will make it 6-0.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied error. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he He'll find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football as they got it with a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. John Franklin Myers able to record his 5th sack of the season. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. He's the first in the league to reach 30 touchdown passes this year. Did that on the last drive, and he starts here with a first down. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Bailey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Mahomes. This is caught. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
The offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs to take over. You think back to last week, they dropped that game. Lions, now they're trying to make amends here as they've got the football and the lead. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for KC. 52 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Mahomes will throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone, but there is a flag down. This one may be coming back. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
On second down, Wall, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get drive continues. It's a first down. Now back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On first down, Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try and run the option left side.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment. But a penalty flag on the field. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back now here on EA Sports.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's caught.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they send a running back in motion right. And again, it's Mahomes.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This will be their third straight defeat.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 41. Incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Drill, 52.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Intended for number 11. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Set, hunt. Strike, 60. Shot, 17. 52 blaster. Hunt, hunt.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Back to throw again. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Wall. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home possession of the football as we come back. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
from 4 yards out. And the Red Dragons are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Derwin James with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw it here. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, it's Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught at the 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes, he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Here we go.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. That's probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself after they intercept it. Unfortunately.
Yellow.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught along the sideline. And what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road.